Dear friends, today I would like to tell you about the famous Vyatka artist Mikhail Afanasyevich Demidov. Mikhail Afanasyevich Demidov, a painter, a graphic artist, a teacher, was born on the 7th of November 1885 in the city of Vyatka. The artist grew up in Vyatka and his talent as a painter was revealed here. Mikhail Afanasyevich was one of the founders of the Vyatka Art Museum and was one of the organizers of the Vyatka Art and Industrial Workshops. From 1919 to 1929, he taught at the Vyatka Art and Industrial College and educated many young artists. The most significant genre of his work is the portrait. In the 1920s, Mikhail Afanasyevich created a whole gallery of portraits of famous people of the city, which can serve as a decoration to any museum exhibition. All Demidov's portraits are different in the manner of execution, but they are united by one thing: the presence of the author's excitement in the image. In the gallery of portrait images of the painter, works written from pupils stand out. Among them is a portrait of Lydia Agalakova called The Girl at the Mirror, created in 1924. Lydia Nikolaevna, at that time Lidочка Agalakova, was a student of the artist and a student of the Vyatka Art and Industrial College. Mikhail Afanasyevich asked her to pose for a painting conceived under the influence of Utamaro's Japanese engraving, The Girl with the Mirror. Preparatory graphic work has been preserved for the picturesque portrait of Lidочка. It allows you to see the process of painting a picture. Agalakova recalls, "Demidov painted my portrait in the spring. His apartment was bright and sunny. While he was painting, he talked about his life and studies. He wanted the picture to be spring and joyful too. And the artist managed to convey this in his painting, The Girl at the Mirror. The portrait admires the exact expression of the state of the model through a deep psychological understanding of the essence of the image. The pose of the girl is also interesting. Here Demidov's love for complex turns of the figures in space manifested itself. She tried to show the model simultaneously, from two sides, from the back and her reflection in the mirror. A crimson bow in her hair looks like a spring butterfly that has just landed. The girl has big black eyes. They are attentive and surprisingly lively. They look directly at the viewer and incredibly eye-catching. The main mood is conveyed through the color. The dazzling white color, the bright decorative red, blue and lilac colors of fabrics, tablecloths and rug. All these colors even more enlivened by the sun's rays, seen as a joyful song to spring, youth and beauty. The composition is extremely harmonious and hardly deform reality, and the portrait reflected in the oval mirror is almost academic. The painting approached the desired big style of the great epoch. As Mikhail Demidov himself explained his work, "I tell everyone that it just has to be fun, joyful and bright. Like yes, when a person laughs for no reason, that the sun is shining, that everything is fine and he has nothing to be sad about." And the artist really did it. I liked Mikhail Demidov's painting, The Girl at the Mirror. It evokes positive emotions and conveys a spring mood to the viewer. The painting depicts a real Russian girl in the prime of her life, which gives the work some mystery and fascination. I advise you to visit the Vyatka Art Museum, as well as get acquainted with the works of other great Vyatka artists.